I thought it might be of interest if we discussed mediation and the business divorce. Divorces in the business situation frequently occur for a variety of different reasons. It might be because of a death or retirement or sickness or internal disputes, financial successes or reversals. And particularly for a business that is contemplating staying in business, this can be very disruptive, difficult, and messy, expensive, and fraught with a lot of risk, particularly in a situation where the parties can't seem to get out of their own way and resolve the problem.
Do you make recommendations?
Yeah, well, in the first instance, obviously, good counsel would recommend to people really at the outset, if that was possible, to discuss and execute such an agreement. But even in the absence of such an agreement initially, counsel, more often than not, who is skilled in this particular area, would be, or an accountant or other people who are doing things on a consultative basis for the business, if they don't see such an agreement in effect, they should recommend, while the parties are still talking and there aren't such disputes, to be able to think about and then draft and execute such an agreement. In the previous programs, we talked about mediator selection. And rather than go over that ground again, I would simply say that in this circumstance, where you have, say, warring parties, and you've got an ongoing business, which might well end up with a failure of that business, unless you quickly and effectively resolve the situation, it would seem that in the first instance, the best way to go would be for the parties to agree to mediate the matter and select a mediator who has some experience with these types of disputes, and one who can steer the parties to hopefully a resolution which will result in an agreement and a disposition of the matter.